Hi, and welcome to today's mindfulness practice. And today we're just going to do a short meditation mindfulness practice to help us shift from working week into our personal home time and getting ourselves into that hopefully more relaxed space and out of this, got to get loads of stuff done during the week kind of mode. And even if you want to come back to this at another time, you can always use this. So just checking in that you're not driving while you're listening to this or doing anything that really requires concentration or attention, or yourself or someone else could get harmed if you were to fall asleep or get a bit drowsy. So just checking in on that. And then we'll just start by closing our eyes and just bringing our awareness to the breath. And, if we have been rushing around, it might be that we do want to just take a couple of deep breaths. Or we just might want to take a couple of really little shallow breaths and just allow ourselves to just quieten and become a bit still. Or we might want to move around. That can sometimes help, actually. When we can just move around in the chair or move our shoulders, move our arms. Especially if we're a bit tense, it can really help just to do that, just to give ourselves a bit of permission. I mean, if we're on a train or a room full of people, we might not want to do that. But if we're at home on our own, we really can. We can stretch our arms up and just move our bodies around a bit and come back into our connection with ourselves. Just feel our bodies a bit. And then taking a couple more breaths here. And just noticing I'm breathing in. Noticing I'm breathing out. I'm already noticing a yawn wants to come, which is a good sign of moving out of fight and flight mode and into ventral. And then bringing that awareness to the seat, the chair underneath us, the ground underneath us, whatever we're sitting on. And how does that feel underneath our seat bones, underneath our backside and the backs of our thighs, perhaps? Just really that feeling into that, coming into our bodies, coming into our breath. Just bringing the awareness to our breath. Bringing the awareness to our seat bones. And just noticing if anywhere in our body wants to move, feels like it's opening or even tensing. Just being open to that sort of experience, aware. Being curious, is anything changing or moving in my body as I bring my awareness to the breath? And I feel into that connection with the chair. And just giving ourselves permission to do nothing apart from tune into our bodies. We don't have to think about anyone else or anything else. Just ourselves. And you can call this selfish or you can call it self-care. I like to think of it as self-care. And selfish is not a bad thing. And then just bringing that awareness again to our seat bones and the connection with the chair. And our breath. Noticing the breath coming in. Noticing the breath coming out. And just noticing if anything gives in our neck and throat or our jaw. Anything in our shoulders and arms. And it's going to be different for everyone, so there's no right or wrong answer. What about in our chests or our shoulders or our backs or rib cage, our hearts, our solar plexus, and our stomachs and bellies? Just tuning in and asking if anything is noticeable. And then just bringing that awareness back to the seat bones and whatever we're sitting on. And just allowing ourselves to breathe here. Just bringing our attention back to our bodies, the connection with the chair and our breath. And just giving ourselves these few minutes of connection with ourselves. Because we're always better for others and other situations when we're connected into ourselves. We might just want to give ourselves a smile, a kind, knowing, gentle smile, reassuring that we're okay. And whatever's happening for us, it's all okay. And we can get ourselves ready for a weekend and hopefully find some rest time or some time for ourselves, even if we just come back and do this practice or one of the other mindfulness practices just for ourselves. Bringing the awareness to the connection with the chair and our seat bones just one final time. And maybe if it feels comfortable, we just might want to move our bodies, sit up straight. We might want to move from side to side or move our arms around, stretch out. We might want to yawn or breathe deeply. And then we might just want to rub our hands together, start to bring ourselves back into the room, into the environment, the afternoon and evening ahead. Might want to just wiggle our toes or tap our feet on the floor. And then we can just think about opening our eyes and just getting ourselves ready to open our eyes and come back into the rest of the day. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Great. Well, thank you for joining me. Have a lovely Friday afternoon and a great weekend. And I will see you in tomorrow's video.